CDC now advising all events with 50 or more people, we're talking things like weddings and everything in between, be canceled for the next 8 weeks.
I think no matter what we heard in the media, I don't think either of us really appreciated the gravity or the magnitude.
Nobody knew what it was. They just said, be cautious.
And then there was a conference call. The rabbis, there were about 60 of them. Everyone got on the phone because no one knew anything.
Was there a time when you realized that it was getting much more serious?
I remember now 5 separate community doctors who we love and look up to, they weren't reachable because they were sick themselves. By the end of March, it was exploding. Achiezer's involvement was procuring that initial testing. I was calling the governor's office, Dr. Zucker, the health commissioner of New York State. We're trying, we can't get, and we found a company that was able to come in and do that testing. People pulled up in that parking lot, they literally they were passed out of their cars, spouses driving them.
Very sick.
One guy put his head out to get tested, like he got lumped over, and we saw hundreds of people that were positive, hundreds. We then knew that this town was in trouble. Some people we urged to go to the hospital, they said no, and we quite frankly saw people die. I think that Shalom and I felt very helpless because we're used to having answers. We're Achiezer.
Residents now in 39 states and Washington, D.C. under orders to stay inside.
There was so much in the news. We were able to cut through it all with our team, speaking to doctors and hospitals, administration of hospitals, government officials, the Department of Health. And these are connections and contacts that we've made over the years, but we really needed to use them now.
We had a task force.
We did bounce off of certain doctors.
Dr. Achiezer Bergman.
And a local PA, Adina Erez.
I spent half a Pesach night on the phone with Shalom. We got 100 emails an hour. An hour. We got back to every one of them. And then it became, I'm not sending my mother to the hospital because she's gonna die in the hospital. Bring her oxygen. That was uncharted territory for us. And we started a massive concentrator program which enabled people to get oxygen at home.
I think all of us are dealing with something that we never dreamed we'd be experiencing in our lifetime.
I continue to be inspired by how you, Shalom, and the community rally around each other as human beings. Where are we today?
Coming to the end of 13 years of doing this, I don't think there's a bigger testament in the world than the fact that the Achiezer staff, going through the pandemic like everybody else, stepped up and we're there. Doesn't matter what type of crisis, Achiezer helps people.